Custom live stream services.
Hmm.
Come on.
Fucking Deb's calling me itchy as hell.
Why are you taking me right to ATUnetwork when you should be going live with Restream? Here we go. And again. This is...
Oh boy.
Alright. So, but we're going through this one.
Hi, Junior. Hi, Christina.
Hey, Gina.
Come on, just give me the live video. Would be nice. That's the problem. Give me the live. Give me the live.
Yeah, a few more minutes.
4 minutes until showtime.
4 minutes until showtime. All right.
Come on. Nope. Let me redo this page again.
And they can see us, but I have it because I went live with Zoom. Oh, man.
What
I
happened?
forgot to go live on OBS. Yeah, that's why.
So what does that happen? What does that mean?
I wanted to go live on OBS. Damn.
So we got to restart everything?
Yeah, guys, just hold on. Hold on. Right, hold on, honey. Hold on. I want to start. All right, now.
3 minutes until showtime.
Okay, now it should be back on the right way. Hold on. Okay, hold on. There I am. Why? Right there. Now it should be back. There we go. Now we're back.
Hey, guys.
Now we're back.
Kendra, Reverend Ed, Gina.
I can hear your echo.
Yeah, and I have to get to it yet. Hi, Sheila.
Yeah, alright, now we're back on the right
See,
way.
you got a big I love you, Sue, in caps from Reverend Ed, see?
Oh.
Why is it interrupted?
You're probably on the wrong one. You're on the wrong one. You have to go back out and into the right one. Hey, Kendra.
2 minutes until showtime.
Alright, 2 minutes, so we'll transition over.
Let me try it again.
There we go. You should be able to see us any minute. We'll do some chakras. There you go. You should be able to see us any minute.
Alright, let me shut this door.
Yeah. Alright. There we are.
Come on, volume thingy, come up. There you go. Come on, off. Off. Okay. Shut up.
Thank you, Ed. That one is very wobbly today. Let's try this. Wow.
1 minute until showtime.
There we go. 1 minute. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, guys.
Okay, we got some chakras going today. Chakras and healing.
We're not doing readings today, Dahiro.
Michelle.
Yeah. Want me to find something?
Random.
All right.
Okay.
Your show will go live
Here we
in
go.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Love Talk Radio. CEO of the ATUnetwork is working respected by
Michelle.
The next 2 fun-filled hours. Get ready to learn something new. Be inspired, enlightened, spooked, helped, laugh, cry, and be awakened. And now, your host of Awakening the Unknown. You never know what these two will be up to next.
Oh boy, that's the truth.
So
What an
please
understatement.
welcome Susan Swanbeck.
Hey everyone.
Michelle
Hi,
Sullivan.
guys.
Woo!
What?
How you doing, everybody? You got Reverend Susan Swanbeck here and High Priestess Michelle Sullivan.
Maliki
And
salami,
this
Maliki salami.
is our Sunday church, which is all about healings and about you and about psychology and getting to the root of the problem. Speaking of roots.
You saying about my roots?
Roots.
You saying something about my roots?
Roots. I think everybody can get healed. And we're actually, hey Sheila, we are actually going to start. Be blessed too, Rev. Ed Broderick is also Rev. I'm a Reverend. He's the Rev.
The red.
The Rev. I'm actually more of a, I guess the way to put it is a healer, spiritualist type healer, and I work through energy and chakras and psychology, and that's kind of like my version of what I do. So, all right. So I think we should start off with the chakras today. Now we're gonna have some weird surprises in the middle of, different shows.
You don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
We randomly just do crazy
We
stuff.
we don't know half the crap we come up with, okay?
Oh, so what do you think, guys? Pink on the bottom. Pink.
Look at her new hairdo,
Yeah, I did this
guys.
today. Pink on the bottom. I did some pink over in here and left the... Basically, what I did was I covered the white in the front with the pink, so... I love it. All right. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to spin your chakras in a clockwise motion. Remember, what I want you to do is stand there. I want you to close your eyes, okay? And I want you to spin each chakra. Okay, now the clock is your clock. It's what's over your head. So if a clock was over my head, it would be spinning this way for me. This is my clock. Because then that's how you want to spin the chakras, okay? You want to spin them each that way. We're going to start off with the root, which is red. Then we're going to go into the sacral chakra, which of course is orange. And then we're going to go into the solar plexus, which is yellow. The heart, which is green. We're going to go into the throat, which is blue. Third eye, indigo. And the crown, which is violet for me. I use the violet color because it's easier when I'm doing a chakra cleansing. I use a white ball, so therefore taking a white ball into a white ball really makes no sense to me. So
A white ball and a white ball and a white ball
I
and a
don't
white
know.
ball.
And there are different notes that actually correspond with each chakra also. Before we get started, the root is C. Okay, the sacral chakra actually is D. We have E for the solar plexus, F for the heart, G for the throat, A for the third eye, and B for the crown, each note. And you always remember, you want to do 432 hertz. So if you do decide to actually purchase crystal bowls, you want to make sure that they're 432 hertz, they're 432 hertz true. Okay, that is very important that they're true 432 hertz. So when I broadcast and everything that I do broadcast at 432 hertz. That's also very important, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started, and we're going to do each one. All I want you guys to do is I want you to close your eyes. We're going to start with the crown, and start with the root. And we'll explain a little bit about these today, because we've been doing a lot of... psychology deep work today, but I want to re-explain some of the issues that can arise with unbalances with the chakras as well.
Yeah.
So, and then we're going to get into some of the psychology. You'll be in town tomorrow, Joel says. Figured I'd look in. I'll be in town tomorrow. Oh. Joel says he'd be in town. Friend?
No.
No.
I don't know who you are, Joel. Do you know me?
Joel Blanchett. Sounds familiar.
Maybe he knows you.
I don't know. I think he's one of my ex-husband's friends. If
Fancy
it's who I think
seeing
it
you
is,
and
I think
you
he's
figure
an
looking-
artist.
Well, why would you assume I know him?
I don't know, 'cause
You
you
know,
said
are
you
you
know
one of
him.
my ex-boyfriends?
Stop looking at me like that, Michelle. See?
Wait a minute, are you one of my ex-boyfriends?
Very funny. All right, so let's start with the root, and we'll go all the way up, okay, guys?
No, I'm serious. Are you one of my ex-boyfriends? We need to know this before you come visit me. I have to charge the taser.
Joel Blanchard.
I don't have no idea.
You talk to him all the time.
Joel Blanchard?
Yeah, you talk to Joel all the time.
Well, how do I talk to Joel all the time?
You have. You've talked to him.
Before?
Yeah, okay. Hold on a minute.
Okay, now I know who you are.
All right.
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry, excuse me a minute. Hi, honey. I'm kind of on a live show right now. Can I get back to you in a couple hours? Okay, bye.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. All
I gotta
right.
answer the phone for my kids. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Now I know who you are, Joel.
I tried to tell you.
But maybe
yeah,
I know
used
you
to
by your
wrestle.
wrestling name better. So why?
Yeah.
What is your wrestling?
Steven's cousin.
Stephanie's cousin.
Steph's cousin. Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
Stephanie's cousin. So what is your wrestling name? You're not an ex yet.
Oh God.
Just saying.
All right. So let's get these chakras going. What do you think? We're gonna start with the root. Here we go.
All right.
Remember to spin clockwise. Picture the color red as you're spinning. And I want you to breathe in the positive, blow out the negative. Remember the sacral chakra is orange. The solar plexus is yellow. Close your eyes. Listen to the sound of the bowl and spin. The heart is green. The throat is blue. Third eye is indigo. crown is violet. I love the bowls.
Meliki salami.
I
Awesome.
know. All right. So we're gonna give you guys. We've been doing a lot of deep psychology work, is what we've been doing lately.
Joel,
So-
by the way, if your throat is blue, that means you need to have your ex-girlfriend stop choking you, by the way.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over certain chakras, and if anything seems to resonate with you as we talk about it, as far as emotional, physical, mental, let us know, because we'd be happy to respin some of the bowls to get you going. There are also tools you can use in order to check your chakras. We've talked about this a lot. The
Yes.
pendulums, the tinctures, those are all things you can actually utilize to help diagnose what's going on. If there is a major issue within your chakras, you do want to see a chakra specialist. Or definitely, I would say Reiki is good too, but definitely a chakra specialist would be a good idea for you. Now, we've talked about this on numerous occasions. The root chakra, the color of this is red. You have a seed sound that you can actually use when we're doing these. And your seed sound is Lam. It's Lam. The A sound is longer, which is Lam.
I love that part.
No, not Ah. Lam. No. Ah. There you go. All right. So what you're dealing with here is you're dealing with your earth element and basic trust. Now I tell you guys all the time, your root chakra is your energy center. It's where you get your energy from, and I explain this all the time. Root like a tree. If a tree's roots weren't connected deep into Mother Earth, you would not have the energy. The tree would fall. It would wither. Okay.
That's a
it
problem.
It has to actually absorb into the earth's energy in order to receive its nurturing, its nutrients, in order for it to be able to grow. And the same can be said with your root chakra as well. Okay, so let's see. The location actually of the root chakra is located at the base of your spine. They say your tailbone.
Yeah.
They call it a tailbone. So
Yeah.
it's located down
It's
in
like
that
right
particular
here,
area.
down by your butt,
Right,
there.
it is. It's your tailbone. So, and no, we don't have tails anymore. Maybe we used to. I
Hey,
don't know.
some people used to. Well, they
Yeah.
did say that that's where your tails originally used to stem from, right?
Yeah.
It's supposedly in evolution, that's where we had tails, and eventually we evolved, and the tails kind of went right up in there, and
Oh, they fell off.
they only got sucked up in there.
I don't know.
We got
Sorry.
like you know
Okay.
when you had a turtle head poking out.
Not really. The root chakra, actually, it deals with stability, security, and your basic needs is what you're dealing with here. And again, this includes such as food, water, shelter, safety, as well as your emotional needs and your interconnection and being fearless. Now, your emotional needs, those need to be met as well. So sometimes it's like you have particular issues, and it's no matter what you're doing, you can't seem to meet your own emotional needs. Not saying someone else needs to meet them. You need to learn to meet your own emotional needs, because it deals a lot with being self-sufficient is what
absolutely.
it is. It really does. So there are actually some signs of being off balance as far as your root chakra. There are physical imbalances in the root chakra, problems, actually some of the physical ones. You could have leg problems, feet problems, a rectum problem, believe it or not, tailbone. Your immune system actually comes from your root chakra. Okay? Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed this today.
Yeah.
But there's been a hell of a lot of talk about rectums today.
Well, that's part of the root chakra.
Yeah, I know,
So-
but I just
Okay.
kind of noticed that today, out of all
Today's
days,
a butt day.
yeah, it's definitely a butt
Today's
day.
a butt day.
It's just
Hey,
a lot
Brenda.
of butt days. There's a lot of rectum talk.
That's
Rectum.
right. So
Yeah.
also deals with your immune system, your male reproductive parts, your prostate gland as well. Those imbalances here also are likely to experience issues of degenerative arthritis, knee pain, sciatica, eating disorders, and consumption. I still want to look up ALS. I want to figure out where that is coming from. That one I have not found yet.
That's
so
actually
your
a good
emotional,
idea.
it really is right now for me. Emotional imbalances actually include, Michelle, every time you send me something, it makes a loud bloop.
But how else am I going to get it to you?
Do we need it right now?
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm busy working over here, Sue.
Okay, well, you can,
You know, I know you're all having fun with rectum stuff over there, but I'm busy working
No,
over
we're
here.
past the rectums. We're on knee pain now.
Okay.
All right.
Knee pain.
Also, eating disorders and constipation, speaking of butts. Now,
See what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, guys. Hey, shit happens.
Shit does happen,
Okay.
guys.
Emotional imbalances actually include feelings that actually affect your basic survival need, like money, shelter, food,
Constipation.
and the ability to be able to provide life's necessities. Things like that will knock off your root chakra. Now, when the chakra is actually balanced, you actually feel more supported in a sense of connection.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. You could actually feel stuck, just seem to be without moving forward in life. That's one of the biggest things as far as the root. You feel like you're stuck. You feel like you're overrooted. But what it is you are off balance, or your chakra is blocked, so you're not absorbing the energy that you need. This frequently happens following traumatic events and family problems, and there's a lot of that going on right now. With the coronavirus and everything else that's happening. These are things that are going
What was
on.
that?
That was Michelle. Also, feeling of guilt, sadness also can contribute to it. Let's see. Common psychological symptoms. Loneliness, insecurities, feeling ungrounded, unconfident, abandoned, indecisive, depression, anxiety, addictions, and phobias also. There's like 3 main chakras that deal with addictions. And I've really delved into that one very deep. Mm-hmm. So that one I did many moons ago. And I truly do believe that it is it
fundamentally
happens. Yes, it happens because something is going on with a blockage in one of your chakras.
Yeah.
I really do believe that.
And I think that's something that's lacking in addiction centers and
It really
all
does.
these programs is that, okay, they may throw in a yoga class,
Yeah.
you know what I mean,
No, they
or a
don't.
meditation class, but they don't really throw in some really serious chakra work. I've never seen it. I've never seen or heard of it.
No, and that's
Never.
why, it was things that I actually did for my husband myself, and these are the things that I did for him. Now, some of your actual, we're going to talk, we're going to talk among the most
Okay.
actual common
Nobody heard that.
signs, non-physical, that you're going to find, and this is why it has a lot to do with it. You're dealing with anger, short temper, greediness, belligerence, impatient, feeling stuck, of course, or some of the psychological issues. Okay, now is you're dealing with like a deep anxiety. I'm pretty sure this is more like of an anger, but I think it's the next chakra that deals with something like that. Some of the essential oils you can actually use is benzoin, cedarwood, frankincense, myrrh, oak moss, patchouli, spikenard, and Viverder.
Tell your husband when he goes out, honey, can you bring me half a pound of spikenard when you get home? And watch him get completely confused.
Yeah,
Spikenard.
it's just an oil.
Spikenard.
Okay, so some of the herbs you can actually use to help you out with this. Like, there's many different ways. It's not just sound healing that can help you with your chakra. There's also oils, there's foods, there's chakras. So we're going to get into all of that. Now you're going to be dealing with burdock root, cloves, clover, dandelion, rosemary, and horseradish, hot paprika, chives, cayenne, and pepper. These are things that you can just put in the foods you cook to help balance out what's going on with your chakra.
Very easy, guys. If
Yeah.
you start incorporating those into your day-to-day stuff, it takes the brain work out of it, the hard work out of it. It's easy to
It
incorporate
really
that
does.
in your day-to-day life.
Now, some of you, you can use some of the crystals. Like, let's give you a couple examples here. Tourmaline, especially black tourmaline, is an excellent stone for the base chakra. Black tourmaline will actually help you heal your root chakra, balance your balance your Miranda, which is your center from your crown all the way from your root all the way up to your crown. La, 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 la. Okay, red and rutilated tourmaline also heals the base chakra and the heart at the same time, making it ideal for recovery in matters of the heart. Because you figure if your heart broken, your heart and your root are going to be thrown off because you feel like you've lost your stability, you've lost your basic needs.
Nicole, it's not quite yet. We're just getting started, honey. We did the chakras with the bowls earlier, and now we're getting some chakra education. But don't worry.
What are you getting?
On the
Things I'm not
restream.
getting.
On the restream.
I'm not getting it.
Right there, on your restream. Scroll down.
I am
Quiet tonight, but here. Right there.
Where?
Scroll down, Nicole. Right on top of the last one from Brenda.
I can't see anything else.
You just had it.
No.
Go up. Go up.
Oh.
Right there.
Yes, it's healings tonight is what we're talking about. Another good one for you is carnelian. Preferably red carnelian or garnet. Garnet is very good as well. Tiger's eye is actually good for the 3 bottom chakras is what it is. Now, you can do other things as well. Meditation is good for the root chakra. And the mountain pose.
Yeah.
Okay, the mountain pose in yoga is really also good. Sound healing, of course, Reiki, and the other methods we actually. You guys can do affirmations as well, you know. You can actually do an affirmation. You can look in the mirror. This could be something to help you out. You could say, I accept all the abundance in my life, which means that you're bringing abundance in towards your life. There's many other aspects of it.
Right.
My energy is grounded to bring a healthy energy flow. That is a good one as well. That really is. Yeah, healings. Okay, we're going to get into the sacral chakra right now. Now, the sacral chakra, you're dealing with the element of water. And, of course, you're dealing also with sexuality and creativity. Not sexual creativity, but sexuality, comma, and creativity.
So it's not for people that have, like, no imagination in the bedroom?
No, it's not for that.
Oh, okay.
No.
So no imagination, people, it's not for you. Okay? Just so you know.
All right. Just
right.
thinking. Seed sound is vam. And remember,
Vam.
the A sound is always longer. So it's vam. You have a hair in your face there.
Thank you. Oh,
Okay,
vam.
sorry. That was driving me batty. Oh, we're not always quiet. We've got something up our sleeve, but we'll get to that later.
You never know what these two will be up to.
next.
Come on, girlfriend. You never know. Hang tight,
All right.
girl.
Now, this is actually located about 3 fingers below your belly button. That's how you can figure it out. Your belly button, and 3 fingers below your belly button is your sacral chakra.
Can people see my belly button?
All right, so 3 fingers right here. So your sacral chakra would be right here, 3 fingers below. Okay.
It's like the doughboy.
You ticklish?
I'm the doughboy right
Okay,
there.
now imbalances in your sacral chakra also deal with dependency, codependency with other people or substances that grant you easy access to pleasure. And this is why I say, I'm telling you, everything people go through, it has to do with this. Being ruled by your emotions is another big one. Or the opposite, feeling numb and out of touch. You know, people they call it like the stone childs.
They have like no emotion. You're like,
no emotions whatsoever.
like, oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you just had a baby today. Yeah, all right. Yeah, thank you. Well, are you happy? Yeah, I'm happy. Like, you know,
Smiling
people like
inside.
that. We all know people like that, right?
Yeah,
You wonder if
and
they're
really,
alive
it
and have a
does
soul.
stem from your sacral chakra. It really does.
We all know people like that.
Right.
You all wonder if there's a soul in
Overindulgence
them.
in fantasies and sexual obsessions.
Oh,
Or the opposite, lack of sexual desire and satisfaction.
freakies.
Feeling stuck in a particular mood. Now, we can get really, really deep into a lot of these. Because there's a lot of things doing with your self-esteem issues
enough.
do stem from your sacral chakra.
5 enough?
Yeah. Your
Sacral
like I
chakra.
said, yes. What was that? Your okay. Your self-worth does come from yourself. People that don't have any confidence in themselves. This is what?
Yes, she does do individual
Yes,
like
I do, honey.
personal chakra healings and everything.
Yes, I do.
She
I do
does.
them via Zoom.
Yes.
I do individual and I do them Zoom because I need to see what's going on. All right, so what you're dealing with right here is you can actually feel detached as well. Okay.
All right. Hold on one second.
What?
Before we go beyond this thing right here. Okay.
All right, what do we got here?
All right. So she's tried meditations and she's worked on chakras per se, but she's always avoided her third eye and crown chakra because she's been able to see, hear, and feel many things from an age. She says she's an unbelievably sensitive empath, which I believe you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
me too.
So, okay. I'm feeling like maybe you're afraid to kind of tap into that.
In
okay?
order for your chakras to be balanced, you have to balance them all. I am an empath. I have been talking to dead people since the age of, I think I was 3. It was before school.
She's now seeing it in her
Right.
daughter, which
Right.
it happened with me too.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
There was a bracelet, and I'm out. I actually gave it to her nurse. I'm out. I'm completely out of those.
empath protection
Yeah,
ones?
empath protection. I'm out of.
Okay.
I'd have to make more. There's certain things like I gave one to her nurse's daughter, because her nurse's daughter is actually an empath as well. So
Hello, Elizabeth.
There's a lot of things detailed, especially for empaths, because you're dealing not only with your own everything that's going on, you're also dealing with everybody else as well. And this is why chakras and rooting from root to crown are so important. You need to stretch that.
Yeah.
Because think of it. All right, let's see if we can
No,
find.
actually, we do have upcoming
Right.
classes coming up.
Yes,
Empath
we do.
classes, and a lot
I
of different
can-
classes to help you out with
Yeah,
that.
we can.
Both
I
you and
mean,
your
I
daughter.
haven't. I don't know if we have chakra healings on the website. I'll look. But if not, just
We
give
do
me a
have the
call, I'll do that.
meditations.
Right.
We
That's
you do have the
classes. This
Reiki.
is a one-on-one type
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know,
So
we can
there's-
definitely help
there's a
you,
lot.
Ashley.
So it's really it's very difficult, especially like I said, at a young age. Yes, I did have the Grim Reaper a couple of times coming at me as a kid. Yes, so I do understand that. The pointy finger and the come here.
Oh yeah.
So, and I remember those things. So these are things that I have actually had to deal with for myself, and then I had to deal with it for another child as well.
And I get what
So,
she's saying. She's
right.
like, I was done with it all until
Yeah.
she began seeing it with her daughter.
Right.
I
Now-
get it. What happened with me is my daughter was like, I'm done with it all.
Right.
And she
It
blocked her.
depending actually on the age.
Yeah.
There is a method that I did use for my son, but see, my son is also part native. So he had a stuffed wolf as a child. His wolf was his totem.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when he went in his dreams, he was I taught him how to take the wolf
As a protector.
as the guardian. So the wolf, his stuffed wolf, he wouldn't go to bed without it for the longest time. He's much older and deals with everything very well right now, but I'm talking little. He was like, I think 2 when he started,
Yeah.
2 and a half. So he used to take his wolf and he was able to transform the wolf into a live wolf that was with him
in his dream.
in his dream, because that was his totem. So there are certain things that do work.
Yeah.
It just takes a one-on-one time, a lot of detail,
Yes.
a lot of looking and assessing everything that's actually going on.
Ashley,
Yeah.
you should it would be both really good for you and your daughter. Join the ATUnetwork.net and join our app.
Yeah, we have 2. One is ATU. That's the one everybody talks on.
Yep.
And the other one, just for crystal sales, is ATUnetwork.
Yep.
So
That one has the
yeah.
classes on it too. So I think it would be a really good thing for you to start getting involved with that, and also for you to realize that we have a lot of people going through really similar things like you.
Right.
You're not alone, and sometimes finding a suggestion by somebody else may work for you. You know what I mean? And it's helping. It's
Yeah,
helping
and
each other.
again, it all depends on the age of your daughter, what it is that you're actually dealing with at this time.
I've had
Right.
that happen, that force out of a house thing. That's happened to me one time, and one time only. And it actually happened to a house when I was in the house in Salem. I
Right.
was actually brought to a house in Salem to do a paranormal investigation. In that house, I literally had 2 male spirits literally pushed me out of the house. I went back in the house.
Yeah,
Nothing
well,
was going
I
to keep me
think,
out of it, but I get that feeling.
Yeah, but Ashley, I think what you're talking about is very similar to trans channeling. Most empaths do that. And what I mean by trans channeling, I'll define that for you, is you actually have a spirit that actually comes into your body and kind of people around you will notice your eye color changes as a way to if
Yeah.
that does happen to get you. And that's where it's very important to keep all of your chakras balanced.
Yes.
Because you just have to train the person that's with you what to do in order to keep you down and balanced.
So it's a buddy system thing.
Right, it really is, especially for an empath. Is if you are an investigator, these are things that are going to help you out. Or if you live in an old area or a haunted area, these are all things that will help you out.
It's why it's
So,
always,
yeah.
we always say buddy system, buddy system, buddy system.
Yeah.
Because it does, and somebody that you don't, you need
Think
to
of
have
it
them be
this
aware
way.
of what's going on with you.
Think of it this way. Let me put it to you very bluntly, seeing we have this thing for butts today. Okay. You are in New Hampshire woods. Okay, you're in the deep woods. You're in a like a camping out, and you have to go to the bathroom. You have somebody with you.
Right.
Very dark.
Right.
Okay, you bring a buddy, right? Don't you bring a buddy with you? Because let me tell you something. When I was camping out, I was a teenager. Her father actually made dual party outhouses because nobody was allowed to go to the bathroom in the woods by themselves.
Oh, really?
So literally,
Okay.
there were dual seats, 2 seats, outhouse, so you could, both smell each other's nasty stuff. But better safe than sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
definitely always, even
Right.
especially with this kind of stuff.
Right.
And you want your buddy to be aware of what goes on and tell them, look, if this happens, and this happens, and this happens, okay, and them to know how to get you out of it, how to pull you out of it. It's very important.
It's a really very simple for me. And I had to train whoever when I was reading. If I had a lot of readings that day, I would have sometimes wouldn't, and I wasn't balancing right, and that's why I'm very adamant about balancing what's going on, because you need to do it from the root to the crown, because if it's balanced, you're able to block them, but once you get tired, you're not able to block them. And what somebody had to do with me is literally come up behind me, put their hands on my shoulder, and push my energy, down to the root to get the energy. They had to literally start on my shoulders, picture the crown, and push all the way down, push my energy back in. Is what it is. So I had to absorb it that way.
So, okay, so from a long line of witches, Ashley, you speaking to the choir, darling. I'm a hereditary witch myself.
Celtic.
Yeah, so I
Shaman.
totally get it. Yeah.
Reverend.
So I get it. I get
Weirdo.
it. So I really, weirdo, totally. But I think, honestly,
Right.
get going with our websites, our chats, follow us.
Pretty much. Yeah, and again, I do this on a regular basis, and sometimes messages do. It is. Messages will come through. You find yourself in Walmart, and you got to tell somebody something you've never met before. These are things that are actually going to happen, and these are the things we can help you along with.
And the chakra part of it, it's not good to just avoid those chakras.
No, you don't avoid them.
You need to have all of them
You need
flowing
to go
correctly.
from your crown all the way up, okay? Because it's not... Basically, it's not going to open you up. What it is right now is you are off balance. So, because your chakras are off balance, because you're only working on the bottoms, not on the 2 tops, your empathic abilities are going to be out of whack.
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
we say
so
all the time,
and it's
plumbing
like
has to flow.
Everything
Plumbing
has to flow. So, it's like, okay, so the tree roots into the ground, okay? It's in the ground, into the earth, that's your root. And it'll stretch all the way up to what? The sun. That's your crown.
Yeah.
Now, if a tree doesn't do that, or it's shaded, it's not reaching the sun, it's not going to bloom, honey. So the same thing is said for human beings. You start with the root, and you stretch it all the way up to your sun center, to your spiritual center.
That's right.
Okay? Whether it doesn't matter what it is, witch, Wiccan, Celtic, shaman, paganism, it really doesn't matter as long as it's positive and light and it's what you are connected to. That's what matters. Just keep yourself balanced from the root all the way up to the crown.
You'll actually have more control over it.
You will have a lot more control.
So avoiding that has been a detriment to you.
Yeah.
When in fact you should have been actually letting your chakras flow between all of the chakras.
Exactly. So when things are actually off balance and you're getting something off kilter, it's just not going to work.
Yeah.
It's like literally trying to make a full pot of soup on a cricket stove.
Yeah, not going to work,
Okay.
darling. Yeah.
Full pot of soup on a cricket stove, not going to happen. It's going to leak out somewhere, right? Okay. Bye, Joe. My kid just left.
Yeah. So And the thing
Hold
is,
on.
getting
Right.
yourself going with this time. Now, I don't know how old your daughter is, but the younger that she does get comfortable with doing these things, the easier it'll be for her to handle it later on in the future.
Oh,
Okay, much easier for her to learn how to
See,
balance.
and that's the thing. Michelle and I have to say we were lucky. I had my grandmother.
Yeah, I had mine. She
and
had
then
hers.
when it came time that my other side was coming out, because I've always had the Celtic, mystic abilities. I've always had those. But then when the shaman side came out, I was lucky enough to actually run into one. I was lucky to run into one that way because I'm a Celtic shaman. I'm Hopi Indian, so I have a lot of spiritual energy from that. And then, of course, I do have the Celtic, which is the Irish. And then we have Michelle, which is also a hereditary witch, generations, but she was also trained.
Yeah.
Old-fashioned trained.
Yes.
So you literally, what is it?
Seriously, a godsend. I've also started 3 to 4. I don't know what the 3 to 4 means, and have been searching for someone who has true control over it for 26 years. We got you, darling.
Oh, we got you.
We got you.
We got
honestly.
you. Been there, done that.
Yep.
Been crazy. Oh my God! I swear to God. Let me
Crazy
tell you
is a
something.
compliment, guys. Crazy is a
trust
compliment.
me, literally, because it's literally, and this is why every Mondays, as far as my church and our church, whether it doesn't matter whether you're a hereditary witch, whether you're Celtic, whether you're shaman, whether you're a reverend, or whether you're a Christian or Catholic, it doesn't matter. These things are very important to keep yourself balanced because you have to have that.
She was 3. She said she was 3 to 4 years old.
Yep.
When that started.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
Michelle didn't used to do this. Now, since you started doing the chakras more,
Yeah.
you've noticed that you have more control over everything, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Definitely. Especially over my Ariesness.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
She's definitely fiery, but I'm multi. So pretty much I can just throw a little water on her or throw some burn that fire.
Like today, I wanted to burn a freaking car if I could have today.
So these are things that that we can help you with because
Yeah.
it's empath, but the chakras, honey, you got to do them all. Now, some of the other symptoms that you can actually deal with, and these are like the most common ones we're dealing with: the sacral chakra, constipation, back pain, urinary kidney infections, gynecological cysts, abdomen and menstruation issues, infertility, impotency. Here's another one: depression, low self-esteem, insecurity, detachment issues, jealousy, and fear, urinary issues, kidney problems, gynecological problems, anxiety, mania comes from your sacral chakra. Aggressiveness, arrogance, all of these actually come from.
They should do chakras in jail.
Yeah,
They
they
seriously
should
should.
do chakras a lot of places.
They should do
really
chakras in
should.
school. They should do chakras in jail. They
Right.
should do chakras in addiction centers. They should do chakras in hospitals.
I really got to get this written up sometime.
I honest
Yeah,
to God
I know,
believe
yeah.
that chakras are underrated
They really
and
are.
they need to be done in way more facilities than what they're being done right now. Ashley, are you in Massachusetts? I think you're in Massachusetts.
I think so.
Mm.
Okay, so as far as this particular chakra,
I forgot to tell you
Yeah.
this, by the way. It's a good
What?
time for this. Coincidentally, earlier when I went to close the windows on the car, I took Buddha for a little poop walk right around the block.
yeah.
We have a neighbor that's aborting.
Oh, cool.
I ran into her, moving into like literally around the corner.
Oh.
Aborted.
I wonder if it's my old hairdresser.
And she's
She
in
was
Ohio.
aborted.
And I was told once upon a time years ago that
Ohio.
all the Bordens are related to the Borden.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
well,
saying?
my hairdresser was too.
So this
And
what's
then
got to
she
be.
went to someplace else and I lost her. So.
You need to write. Exactly. We do. We
Right.
got a lot of books that we really need to put together and write.
Yeah,
to
I
be
really
honest.
do. I mean, I've got all the things I've written in here. I just got to get them from here to out there. So,
Right, Nicole?
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
let's
Ashley's
see.
in Ohio. Ohio.
Amy Tarpley's from Ohio. So what you want to do right now is If you're dealing with this particular chakra, there's very easy ways to deal with it. And again, the sound healing is one of them, of course. But you can also deal with cardamom as far as oils, essential oils. Cardamom, clary sage, nura oil, orange, rose, sandalwood, and ylang ylang is really good for this one. Some people do have an issue with ylang ylang, though.
Yeah. Definitely can be allergic
As
to
far as your herbs and spices, any orange colored food, herb, or spice will help you with this. Some of the spices is fennel, licorice, cinnamon, vanilla, sweet paprika, sesame seeds, and caraway seeds.
You guys can incorporate some of that stuff in your day-to-day
In your
diet.
cooking.
Yeah.
And then spin it clockwise.
Not
To bring in the
counterclockwise.
positive.
Clockwise.
That's right.
Okay.
Some of the crystals you're dealing with is and again, this is just a few, there's many other. Serpentine, which is garnet, believe it or not. So garnet is an orange to red color. It's wonderful for the sacral chakra. It also brings your sexuality, creativity, and your artistic talents alive is what it does. So this stone is very helpful to you. If you're doing yoga, you can use the reverse a triangle pose, of course, aromatherapy, sound therapy, meditation. Tai Chi is really good for this one. Tai Chi is slow moving exercise.
You've been promising me for like 5 years you're going to teach me Tai
I
Chi.
packed it. I backed everything. And again, if you're the type that do love affirmations, you need to do that as well. Thank you, by the way, Nicole. Okay, I am creative in all areas of my life. For those that feel stuck and uncreative is good. I am open to receive all life that has to offer, especially if you're into depression. That's another good one as well. I have a healthy state of passion and sexual desire in my life for those that avoid that. So you just want to make your affirmations fit what it is that you do right
I mean, you can write your own too. So whatever you makes you
don't
feel good.
You can write whatever it is that pertains to your
You know,
aura.
like mine, I am the shit.
Yeah.
I am the shit. I am the shit. Vom. I am the shit. Vom. I am, like that kind of,
What's the next one?
Vom, rom, lom.
Lam, vom,
Rom.
ram. Very good, Michelle.
Oh, snap. Booyah. I had that one right. See,
Yeah.
see.
All right.
So write those affirmations, though, things that make sense to you and make you feel good
Right,
and
and
empowered.
it doesn't literally. It's like writing a spell. It doesn't have to rhyme. Mine always rhyme because it's just the way that I write.
You like it to rhyme.
I
yeah.
do. It's just the way that I
Some
write.
people do, though. Some people have that where it's just more poetic. It just
Right.
feels right to them.
Yeah.
But
So
again,
it is what it is for you.
and then you have
Right.
the other people who they write a spell. They're like, die, die, die. Okay, bye. You're like, okay. They're like, well, you said it didn't have to rhyme. It's just whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a spell. Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
But not that. Don't do that, though, guys.
No,
That's just an
no,
example of something
no,
stupid.
No, I
Yeah.
literally will just throw negative energy away. One that I actually use on a regular basis, and I mix a bunch of different things together because I'm kind of a mixed up mutt here. So I mix sea salt, black salt, and lavender together, and I do sprinkle it on my doorways and my windowsills. Pretty much, you can use it as a barricade around the house. Is what you do, and yeah, they were mailed. You should track it right on PayPal. What you can do is literally very easy. Let's see. Negative energy go away. For insults present, you cannot stay. Bane be gone away as well. I cast you out with a salty spell. Literally, there's a spell right there. Very simple, basic
Yeah.
to me. You can change it any way you want. You don't have salt. Negative energy go away. For in my presence, you cannot stay. So what you're doing is you're taking command of the negative energy to get rid of it. So
But if you don't even want to come up with anything that's
I
even
rhyme
rhymey,
everything.
yeah,
I can't
but
help
if you're
it.
not a rhymer, like you don't feel like,
When
I
it comes
can't
to-
write a spell because I
No,
can't
when it
rhyme
comes
words.
to spell, it's a rhyme. But when it comes to other things, I'm long-winded.
Yeah, but that's not everybody.
And then I
you know
find
what
I
mean?
repeat myself sometimes, so I skip some of my notes. So the solar plexus right now, you're dealing with the fire element. Fire!
That's me! I'm
Also,
fire.
your wisdom and power comes from your solar plexus. It's actually 3 fingers above your belly button.
Oh, the belly button sign.
Above. 3 fingers. You gotta face the camera. 3 fingers above your belly button. That's your solar plexus chakra.
That's where it is,
Okay?
guys.
So, and it is what it is.
Yeah, and mix it, make it your own, guys.
Yeah, and I mix them because the sea salt is the ocean. It's more natural. The black salt keeps the negative away, and the lavender is my Native American side. So, and I find that bringing in that energy, it's just a weird system I have. So, as far as this particular one, you could deal a lot with low self-esteem, inability to set and maintain your boundaries. How many of you out there have boundary issues?
I used to. I'll be
You
the
don't.
first one. I don't
You
anymore.
don't. You
Not
don't.
anymore.
You like, wow. You are so different from when you first moved into now.
Are you kidding me? I
You-
even said a boundary today. I forgot to tell you about this boundary even.
Oh.
I was so proud of myself. I'm not going to show everybody, but
Oh.
this is what my boundary I set right there. Boom. I'm done being the lackey.
Uh-huh.
I set my boundary.
There you go.
Okay? And you have to.
Another one is codependency, lack of self-control, depression, anxiety, big one, addiction. The bottom 3 chakras really do.
Yeah.
It's it's the sacral chakra and the solar plexus have a lot to do with addictions. Also, you can actually end up having some issues with ulcers, digestive problems, gas, nausea, hypoglycemia, diabetes, asthma, and other respiratory
I got
problems,
diabetes.
Arthritis, organ problems, especially liver and kidneys, nerve planes, fibromyalgia, difficulty gaining and losing weight.
Yeah.
But, and again, you're dealing with anger issues, desire, and again, what you want to do is this, and this is what happens, there's overactive, underactive, and we're just like, I'm just skimming as much as I can. You can have overactive where it's going, you can have underactive where it's going like this, you can have it totally blocked where it's not spinning, or it can be off balance and it's doing this figure 8
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Hey, but by the way, guys, for boundaries,
Right.
it's okay to set boundaries.
Yep.
Like, nobody has to give you permission. And it doesn't matter if it's friend, foe, family, coworker, neighbor. It doesn't matter who it is. That boundary is not for them. That boundary is for you.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
That is totally for you. Okay? They can come up with their own boundaries. Okay? So it's important. If they're toxic to you in any way, shape, or form, you need to set a boundary.
Oh, definitely.
Okay?
Now, these are just the bottom 3 chakras. There's a lot of, like I said, and that's why we've done a lot of deep psychological things, because you're dealing with not only physical symptoms, you're also dealing with the psychological issues that you have to deal with as long as this. And again, we haven't even gotten to the top. There's still a lot more. And there's a lot of things that you can actually do. And again, you have some aromatherapy that you can deal with too. I'll give you a couple. Ginger, cypress, cedarwood, you can deal with those. As far as herbs and spices and foods, lily of the valley, a marshmallow root, mint, ginger, also peppermint or spearmint. High blood pressure, stay away from peppermint. Any yellow colored oob. Any yellow colored oob. Food, herb, or spice.
Herbs.
Yes. What she said.
Herbs.
Now, a couple of, again, the yellowish color crystals. There are a couple, like the tiger's eye is really good. It works for the bottom 3 chakras.
That one's a good one because of that. It covers all
Lemon
3.
quartz. For those that need to be a little more optimistic, a lemon quartz, it's like a yellowish color.
Sunny and
It's
bright.
actually the stone of optimism. It's actually used to clean, activate, and balance the 3rd energy center. And that's what we're talking about here, energy.
Yeah, it's a little bright and sunny one. It's like a little sunshine and a little stone.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It's
Varnas. Shoot, my boundary was so good, I made people leave the state. Yeah. If you think about it, I really did.
Yeah,
I
you
truly did.
really good.
'Cause I did not give
Let me
in.
take a quick swig here.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Crap. I gotta find it.
Facebook. All right. So now the heart, which is the green energy, guys.
Oh God, guys.
The green
important.
energy is
So important.
it's the center of everything. You're talking about your fourth energy center. And again, it's located right here in the center of your chest. That is where your heart chakra is. Okay? That is the most important, the green frequency. That's what we're going through right now as far as updating and when we're coming up to things that are going on. Let me know when. Also, the element for this one is wind. So it's really good. Get outside in the wind. It'll actually help cleanse the heart chakra. You know, you notice sometimes when you're upset, you need to go for a walk and get some fresh air.
Oh, yeah, it does work, guys.
Yeah, it really does, because now you're dealing with the wind. The wind, the movement. This also has to do with love and your ability to heal.
One of
Okay.
my kids' doctors growing up was a general practitioner, and
Yeah.
this was his recommendation for everything: was go for a walk, go for a walk. Oh, you don't feel good? Get out of bed, go for a walk. Oh, you feel sad, depressed? Go for a walk. Oh, you think you have a fever in a bad time? Go for a walk.
Yeah, go for a walk. Literally,
Oh,
everything is
Go
go for a walk.
And I believe it.
Okay.
And you know what? He used to look at my daughter right in the face and go, Tabitha.
Go for a walk.
No, he'd tell her right to her face, Tabitha, you're not sick. Go for a walk and tell me if you're sick after that walk. And she'd be like, but I'm sick, doctor. Blah, blah, blah. I can't say his name. But I'm sick. He'd be like, Tabitha, I'm the doctor, and I'm telling you, you're not sick. And you know what? Caught her every time. Caught her every gosh
Oh, my
darn
kids
time.
get so tired of it.
My
I
kid,
think,
but she used to be one of those that could make herself
my
throw up.
doctor told, not my doctor, my kid's doctor told them once, look, suck it up, buttercup. Literally, get your ass to school. And I started laughing.
All right. That was great, though, man. I tell you that.
It was. But your green frequency.
The green frequency
Your
is the
green
best.
frequency. Your heart chakra.
That's
is-
the one we talk about
it
all the
really
time.
is, because it's very, very important. It really is. Oh my God! News break!
All right, everybody.
This just in.
Very important, guys. An escaped sheep captured near Dunkin' Donuts, okay? A sheep was now returned to his family at a California ranch after ending several days on the loose with a trip to Dunkin' Donuts. And they didn't even feed him munchkins.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
That was a random news break.
That was a random news
I want
break.
to know where that came from. We
Unbelievable.
keep getting all these weird messages.
I don't know, but that just came in. And that just came in from NBC New York, guys.
Damn.
And you know what? They returned that darn sheep back to his farm, and he didn't want to leave Dunkin' Donuts. So now he's got a year's supply of munchkins.
Okay.
For the sheep.
This
Wow.
has been your ATUnetwork random news.
Man, that was really, really traumatic.
Told ya. You never know what we're up to. That's your random news.
Do you know that they sent us the copy, and boy, this darn sheep does like to walk to Dunkin' Donuts on a regular basis? Gosh darn it.
Oh
The
my
police
God.
received a call about him, and he just won't leave the darn donut shop. He just will not leave Dunkin' Donuts alone.
Well, damn. He must really like is it the donuts or the coffee?
Probably both, to be honest.
think?
But they only gave him a year's supply of munchkins, though. No
Oh.
coffee.
Must
No
have been-
coffee.
Must have been the donuts.
It
then.
must have been the
Yeah, it must
donuts. He's
been
going to
the
have to
donuts.
escape pretty soon to go back. Tell him you want a free refill. Tell him you want a free refill.
Donuts. Random news.
That's a true story, guys,
You
by the
know,
way.
let me tell you something. Laughter is a very important part of healing.
It certainly is.
And it's an important part of healing. It's an important part of your life, and it's something that we love doing. So we're gonna be randomly throwing out random news.
Yeah, that, guys, is for your chakras.
Yes. Unimportant random news.
Yeah, Sheila, the police wrangled up the sheep and brought him back to the ranch, and the sheep was not happy about it. He wanted his Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, he wanted his donuts.
Absolutely. Okay?
I'd be pissed too if somebody took a donut out of
Oh,
my
man,
mouth.
it's a true story. Guys can send you literally this story if you want. It's an absolute true story.
Still random news.
Random news. It came out of
Random
NBC
news.
New York. NBC, guys. NBC New York sent us that copy.
NBC random news.
Gosh darn it, boy, I'm telling you.
All right.
That got me nerved up, though. I didn't know what was
Set.
going to happen to that sheep. You know, when you get a news break about a sheep, what happened? What's going to happen? Gosh.
Oh my God. All right. So we're going to talk a little bit about the heart chakra before we go on a break. We'll come back. We'll spin the chakras. I don't know if we're going to get any more news breaks.
I don't know, man. That was traumatic, though. I don't know.
I have no idea of knowing. It just kind of pops up on us.
Oh my God, it's so traumatic. Though,
we got to report the news too.
Oh my God, I don't know, man.
I know. It just happens.
Really like,
yeah. So your heart chakra.
Man, my heart's going.
Yeah, I know her heart. We're talking about the heart chakra.
That poor sheep.
Now, you can have, like I said, underactive, overactive, imbalance, and blocked. All of these things can happen. You can actually be overly defensive. Overly defensive people have a tendency to have a blocked heart chakra.
Yes. I had that happen to somebody today.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
that's why I had to do that.
Yeah.
Feeling
and I'm like,
closed down.
I'm like, I've been saying that for a year now.
Yes. Jealousy, fear of intimacy.
Yes.
That's another one. Codependency, relying on others' approval and attention, trying to please at all costs.
You guys should look in the mirror yourselves and go, damn, girlfriend, I look so good.
Also, here's another one. Always putting yourself in the role of savior or rescuer or the contrary. Falling, I am the victim of everything. Yeah. That's another one.
Boundaries. That's where boundaries come in handy for those that have that issue.
Isolation, being recluse and antisocial. Holding grudges. And also not being able to forgive is a big one.
I know people like that. I bet we all do, right?
Yeah. But, as a physical level, you can also, and this is the thing, this is why everything's important, your heart chakra, you can actually develop respiratory ailments and circulatory issues.
You wonder.
You figure it, circulatory issues. What does your heart do? It pumps the blood through the body. So if you're not dealing with your heart's energy center, of course, it's going to.
I mean, that could have just given me a heart attack right now, the way my heart's pumping so bad about that darn anything to do with Dunkin' Donuts, too. You know what I'm saying? I get seriously affected.
I know. Well, we both get
Look at this. I mean, come on now. Like, this is serious, guys.
I know. Look at this. See?
Can we get the year's supply of Dunkin' Donuts coffee that the sheep didn't want?
This is ATUnetwork, and we live off the Dunkin'.
We definitely live off of Dunkin'. So, we don't want the munchkins, but we'll take the coffee that the sheep didn't want.
Regular.
Yeah.
Ground.
Regular's fine with us. Ground, not ground. We can handle it. Don't worry.
I can grind it up. All right.
Good.
Now, you could also deal with loving, and again, okay, circulatory issues, lung issues, which we've talked about. Palpitations are also another one. Now, losing your sense of identity is a big one in your heart chakra. And again, I'm not giving you everything. I'm just going over, trying to skim everything as much.
It's a codependency thing that happens with that,
really
guys.
is.
You lose who you are because you become what the other person creates.
That's exactly the next one I was going to say, codependency.
Oh, man, I'm telling
She's
you.
reading my mind.
That sheep got me all attuned,
Now, you also have loneliness. Shyness, security, and anxiety. Social anxiety is a big one for this one.
Yeah, a lot of people
also
have
being
that.
overly critical towards yourself and others, and holding grudges, which we've talked about. Now, and again, there's many different things that you can actually use as far as oil. Jasmine, lavender are a couple of them. Orange is really good for this one as well. And you want any green food, green herbs and spices. Anything green. is going to help your heart chakra.
That makes complete sense, Sue. What do sheep eat?
Grass.
Green grass.
They eat a lot of grass, dude.
No wonder.
Piss.
That makes complete sense.
Sorry, had to. Yeah, he was like, he must have ate the wrong grass, had the freaking munchies, and went to Dunkin' Donuts. We've solved the mystery.
And then he was like, I am not leaving, okay?
Okay? I need my freaking donuts, man. I mean, I had to, like, mold this freaking lawn. Really awesome grass, but, man, I gotta have some of those. I'm freaking hungry, man.
I got the munchies, man. Right, man? Come on, dude.
All right. Now... and again, anything green is actually going to help you out with this. And again, vegetables, green vegetables.
Who eat grass, too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I wouldn't recommend it. Look what happened to the sheep.
You got the munchies.
Yeah. So, also, rose quartz is really good, even though it's not jade. Very important. Jade, I love jade. Green or white, it doesn't really matter. It's actually used to balance, promote emotional and physical healing of all your heart's ills. I cannot survive without jade on. Ask her.
Yeah. The
Okay.
empath in her needs the jade in her
empath,
system.
I have to have jade because my heart has a tendency to, especially all empaths, you feel everything so deeply, so it's really going to get weighed down on your heart. So yeah, jade.
It works,
Jade.
guys.
Jade.
It definitely works.
I have to have it on every day.
Mm-hmm.
So
She knows right away. She feels the use.
I'm like,
difference. She's never done.
oh my God, that's it.
Yeah.
My emotions are going wacky. And
What's wrong?
Even she knows. Where's your bracelet?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yep. That's because I don't have my bracelet on. Okay, I'm gonna put the bracelet on now. It's time for the
Now, you
bracelet.
can also do a low lunge. There's affirmations. You can actually establish clear personal boundaries. This will help you out. It's not really going to help anybody who's an empath. I would recommend trying to find a crystal that's good for you. There's quite a few that are actually good. That is something that's going to help you out. So let's see. Right now,
Definitely.
we're going to get ready. We're going to go on a break.
Yep.
And when we be back, you never know what's going to happen. But we're going to talk about the throat. We are going to talk about the third eye.
Selena,
and we're going to
actually,
talk about
yes.
the crown, honey.
I need to get me some jade.
Yeah, I
Darling, it
think
usually
I
makes
have
a big difference.
one left.
One
I do.
left.
It's around here somewhere.
Jade.
I think I have one jade left. I have to look. I'll look during
Yeah.
break for you.
Yeah. So check it out, darling.
I will look.
If not, there'll always be more jade to come,
All right,
more jade
we're
around
gonna
here
be right
somewhere.
back.
We'll be right back after this
Right
break, guys. Don't
After
go anywhere.
this. Hold on, I have to get up. There we
You
go.
never know what kind of sheep are gonna come through mowing the lawn.
You have to get ready.
Come on, guys. Try to always clean ourselves from all the bad things.
by?
Oh, he's barking out there. They're running out that way to the door. What's the matter, Otis? No, not coming under here. Sneaky,
Nope.
sneaky. Nope. Don't be shaking your tail at me, mister.
I have white tree.
Yeah?
All I have is white. I think white and yellow, not a green. Hey everybody, we are back.
We're back,
We're gonna
guys.
spin the bowls, and then we're gonna get into the throat, the third eye, and the crown.
That's right, guys.
The only jade I have left right now is white and yellow jade. I have no more green, so you just let me know, and I can whip you up a bracelet. No problem.
Right. Did you hear her,
I'm out of the
Selena?
green. I can order the green if you want for next month, or I can whip you up a white or a yellow one. All right, so what we're going to actually do right now...
We need to block this person
All right,
immediately.
I don't know who you are, but you really need to stop this. You're blocked.
You don't come onto our show and try to solicit our listeners. That does not happen.
We don't do solicitation.
Yeah, so Mr. Awu, if a
I already
Yika,
blocked
if a
him.
Gajemi.
Block user.
Good.
Did you block him?
How do I block him?
Click it. Click on it, the side of his name. And I've removed all your comments last time.
Okay.
So
he's
literally
gone.
you need to stop. I have to go on Facebook and block them totally. Yep, right here.
All right, we don't
All right,
put
hold
up with
on.
that, guys. So
No.
so Ashley, that
All right,
message
hold
he
on.
sent to you, ignore that because that person does not have the right to come onto our page and
I don't
solicit
even
our
know
listeners.
who this person is, so hold
Yeah, not gonna happen, darling.
on. Hold on. Copy, guys. Michelle, just talk for a minute while
Yeah.
I block this person.
Yeah, we are gonna block this, but we don't put up with this
No,
crap.
I don't do
Hola.
solicitations.
Yeah, so we are here to help you. That person is obviously on here to just
I
freaking
don't
make
even
money
know
off
who
you.
this is.
I have no
Yeah.
idea what it is.
So,
not gonna happen.
hold on.
So,
Just give me a minute while I block
yeah.
them.
So Ashley, ignore that person. That's somebody we have no idea who the
I
heck
don't
it
even
is.
know who that is.
So Mr. Awu, whatever the hell name is, whatever. Go on somebody else's thing if you want to, not on ours.
hold
You
on
are
a
now
minute.
officially
Yeah,
blocked.
you can, before I spin the chakras, why don't you read a little about the heart, and I will work
The throat?
on the throat.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh my God, I got the holy book. All right, Mr. Awu, thank you. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so the throat chakra, guys, is the color blue from Nigeria. It's from Nigeria. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't care where you're from. You do not solicit on my page.
No.
There is no advertisements.
Not gonna happen.
You do not pay my bills.
Nope. Color blue, guys, for the throat chakra. See, this is the throat chakra, so this is why we're speaking our piece right now, guys, right? Because the
Yeah.
throat chakra is all about talking and saying what we need to say, saying what we mean, saying what we feel, saying what we should say but we don't say, and saying things that we should say when we don't say them, but we should say them when we should say them. You know, those kind of things. So it's all about communication, this one. Totally about communication. And the sound is ham, but not ham. It's ham. No, longer A, right? Ham.
Yep.
Yeah, I did it right. And
I'm
that's
looking
all
for
about the communication, right?
blocking,
So the throat chakra is the fifth chakra, guys. It's located at the center of the neck, at the level of the throat. And like Sue says, it's where when you speak and you have that vibration going on, like that one. That's where you feel it. That's where it is, okay? That is the passage of the energy between the lower parts of the body and the head. That's the connect, okay? So the throat chakra is all about the principle of expression and communication, okay? We must speak our piece. We must speak our minds, okay? We must speak our souls. We must speak all of these things, okay? It needs to come out. It's none of it saying it has to come out aggressively, but we need to be able to express ourselves the right way. We need to be able to communicate what we feel, communicate what we're feeling sympathetically, what we're feeling empathetically, It's all about, sometimes we're trying to be nice, so we don't say things. Speak our soul. When we should be saying something in a kind way, obviously, but we need to be saying things in a way it's to benefit for ourselves and to benefit for other people as well. It's a very important thing. The throat chakra is a very, very important thing. Throat chakra is also related to the element of sound, obviously, right? So when we sing, it's from the throat. When we speak, it's from the throat. All the sounds, vibrations, noises, everything, even air, it comes from the throat chakra, okay? And when you breathe, you don't just feel it in your throat. You feel it in your body. You feel it in your ears. What happens? You feel it in your chest. You feel it in your ears. You feel it in your body. Try it, guys. Make that noise.
Okay, dude, you really need to freak off. Seriously.
Yeah, I need to go jump off of a freaking bridge. Okay, so check that out, guys. Because it's about communication in our whole body. Okay, this is the other part of the throat chakra. It's saying like things that we're feeling in our body, but we're not expressing, like intuition, like that gut feeling, the nervous feeling, the nervous belly we talk about, or the butterfly feeling, or how we feel certain things in our body, but we don't express them. But our body's telling us certain things. Why are we not communicating that? Oh, I'm feeling like we really shouldn't go on that car ride because I got a nervous belly and it's making me feel like maybe we shouldn't go for this ride right now during this bad storm. Certain things like that. Listening to ourselves, listening to our signs of our own body, listening to our own intuition, listening to our own belly, our noises, our feelings, the things that come from our own body. It's coming out from our pores. It wants us to speak it, to communicate it, to express it. So that's the whole part of the whole throat chakra, okay? So it's associated with the following psychological and behavioral characteristics, guys. Okay? Expression. And particularly the ability to express your truth and to speak out. Mm-hmm. Okay? So, like to say your opinion, okay? To say, okay, to have a debate with somebody and agree to disagree. Okay, or agree to go separate ways, or not have. Maybe I'm not gonna have a full understanding of what you're saying, but I feel like you feel very strongly about your opinion, and I respect your opinion. Okay, you're allowing somebody to have their opinion and express that feeling and speak their truth and to speak out. Fine, you don't have to agree. You don't. Okay. It's not saying you must absorb and you must. Yes, he's banded. You don't need to agree with everything somebody says, okay? Right. You can agree to disagree. But it's the point of being able to speak your truth and speak your opinion and talk.
I'm good. Where are you?
Here. Communication.
All
those verbal.
Skim through this.
Yes, all those verbal, non-verbal signs. Like I was telling you about your body.
That's right.
Your body telling you certain things,
and again, you're also dealing with external or internal as well.
Exactly.
All your connection with your authentic realms are actually your spiritual realms. Your intuition actually comes from, believe it or not, your throat chakra. Realizing your vocation and purpose also comes from that. A good sense of timing.
That's right.
Let's see. Projecting ideas and blueprints into reality, which is what we did with the network.
Yeah.
And which is what I did to ban this person.
And this is another reason why I think chakras should be more propagated everywhere, and chakras should be everywhere, schools, everywhere. Because I think it teaches people, like this part particularly about the throat chakra.
Yeah, it's just don't get upset, say what you gotta say, and ban them.
Well, it also teaches people to listen to what another person has to say.
Yeah.
Allow them to express it.
I told him this last week, gave him a chance. He did it again and tried to tag everybody.
Not happening. But it's you being able to also listen, sit back and listen, and allowing somebody to speak their truth.
Yeah, because your throat also deals with your ears.
Exactly.
So they're
all
connected. Your throat chakra is connected to your ears. You're also dealing lack of control over one's speech, speaking too much inappropriately, not being able to listen to others is another one.
Bingo.
Small, impenetrable voice, Not being able to keep secrets or keeping your word, telling lies, my pet peeve. Or the opposite side, a closed throat chakra might manifest as excessive secretness or shyness. Also, a lack of connection to your vocational purpose is what it is.
Yeah, I think also, I don't even know if they, well, I know right now with the corona, none of this is going on, but
Right.
I think debate teams in schools are important.
Yeah, I do.
Because I think it teaches kids to listen and speak.
Right.
And then speak your opinion. And then defend your opinion. And listen. And again, you know, and it also teaches them, okay, well, this is not my opinion, but I want you to represent that opinion. So now make that your opinion and speak for that opinion.
Exactly.
So it teaches them to listen and understand the opinions of others and the
Right.
other sides of others.
And
It's
also to
important.
respect others is a
Yes.
big one. Yeah. So, some of the oils you can actually use, I'll give you a couple, chamomile and cypress. Also, when you're dealing with herbs, and again, you're dealing with the throat, so you want to deal with blue-colored herbs and spices. But you can use clawsfoot, red clover blossoms, also sage, salt and lemongrass you can use. Don't use lemongrass if you're prone to migraines. Blue-colored foods like blueberries and things like that will be something that helps you out.
Blueberries, blackberries,
Yes.
things like that, guys.
Now, let's see. Amzonite is a really good one for that. It's like a green turquoisey type color. It dispels and guards against negativity while restoring emotional balance is what it does. Another good one is lapis lazuli, used to open, stimulate, and balance. They call this the stone of truth. It restores your ability to communicate effectively. That's just a couple of them, because I really want to get into the two that she's not dealing with. Also, meditation, yoga pose. I got to do this because it drives Michelle nuts.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh,
So, I want you guys to balance this chakra. There's a reason for this. I want you to sit crisscross applesauce. I want you to put these two fingers together, and again, your middle and your thumb, and I want to put them on your knees.
this is the connection to the
Okay?
divine, guys.
That's your divine connection. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to say this, which drive her nuts.
I
and
can't
there's
do it,
a
so.
reason for it. So, here we go. Hummy hum barum hum. Hummy hum barum hum. Hummy hum barum hum. And the reason you're doing this, you didn't laugh. That's a first.
Because I was really trying not to listen, but I
Okay,
couldn't
well,
help but not listen. But then I'm thinking, oh my
The-
God,
the
I can't hope she
reason
doesn't
you
make
are
me say
doing
it.
this is because the throat is actually working its way up to your ears, and that's why the hummy hum barum hum.
'Cause the
and the way you do it, the
vibrations.
vibration is going all the way up from your throat to your ears, and it really is something that's going to help. Okay, so let's get into the third eye.
Zitter die.
The third eye.
Zitter
The third eye. There we go. The third eye. And a couple more left. And then we'll do a couple other things there. Now, your third eye, of course, it's located here. What you're dealing with in this is your vision, intuition, perception, and subtle dimensions and movement of energy has to do with this. So if the energy isn't moving correctly, it deals with your third eye. Your psychic abilities related to clairvoyancy, clairaudience especially, access to mystic states of illumination, connection to wisdom and insight, motivation, inspiration, and creativity also. Now, what happens if you're not working on your third eye, it's imbalanced or blocked.
Yep.
You can have feeling stuck in the daily grind without being able to actually look beyond your problems and set guided visions for yourself. What?
Wait a minute. Michelle, I thought of some of your comments today when I had an emergency stop at Sheets for IBS. Huh? At Sheets. Like for IBS. Wait a minute. Oh.
Irritable bowel syndrome?
Yeah. All right. Good.
Okay. All right. You can actually have...
I'm so glad. That's so
Wow.
great.
Now, what happens is you could feel stuck in your daily grind without being able to actually look beyond your own problems and set a guided vision for yourself. Also, an overactive third eye without the support from the rest of the chakra system may manifest as fantasies that actually appear more real than realities. Indulgence in psychic fantasies and illusions.
In other words, she thought of something I had said when she almost shit her pants.
Oh!
Now she gets it.
Ah.
How you feel your pain? We're part of the shit your pants club right here.
Evidently.
Yes, sir.
Also, not being able to establish a vision for yourself and realize it. Rejection of everything spiritual beyond the usual. Not being able to see the greater picture. Lack of clarity also. Migraines, sinusitis is another one. Insomnia, high blood pressure. These are all common when you don't work on your third eye. Seizures also, poor vision, sciatica, delusions, depression, anxiety, paranoia. These are all things that can happen. There's many things besides dealing with just visions. It's
Right.
more than just visions is what it is. You can actually put yourself in serious risk of actual blindness or stroke too.
Oh yeah.
And these are things
well, I
that
had
can happen.
it's a real thing. Strokes happen in your eyes.
Right.
I've had a stroke in my eye before. It happens.
Right.
It's a real thing.
And that's what it has a lot to deal with: headaches, vision problems, seizure, insomnia, nausea, sinus issues. Let's see, hallucinations, being judgmental, anxiety, mental fog, feeling overwhelmed, paranoia, and or delusions. There's a lot.
There is. Listening to the talk, but she had to tell us that.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the movie The Sweetest Thing with Cameron Diaz? There is a whole section in that movie about the bathroom. I don't know if you guys remember it. It's
No.
got the Christina Applegate and Cameron Diaz. And there is literally a whole section. And part of it is they got to go to the bathroom, these two girls. They've been traveling. They're in the car. They've been going. And they got to go to the bathroom. So they go to the ladies' room. They can't get into the ladies' room because there's a lady in there who's crapping her pants, right? Really bad. They can't get in there. The woman's really having a problem, right? You hear the woman making noises, sounds, everything, right? Really dramatic. They can't get in there, right? But the two ladies really got to go to the bathroom so bad because they've been driving for hours.
So they go to the men's room.
They go to the men's room.
Of course, that's
okay?
common.
Okay. What's not common is what happened when they went into the men's room. Okay? There was only one stall in the men's room and two ladies who had to go.
So one took the urinal.
One took the urinal and one took
Yeah.
the seat. You guys have to watch this part. The
Yeah,
movie's
I
really
did
funny.
not. I didn't see it at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Then again, you watch more TV than I do.
It was an old
Yeah.
movie. It's an old movie with Christina Applegate and Cameron Diaz.
Oh.
So one of them tries to go on the toilet, okay? And they're both friends, and they're kind of like me and you. They're both friends, but they both got poop problems, right?
Yeah.
So one of them tries to go on the urinal, right? Backwards like this, trying to go really bad, trying to hold.
Yeah.
She's going, right? She can't help it. She's got to go, right?
Right.
She's going so bad. She's like going on herself and everything. She really can't help it, right?
Yeah.
The other one is in the stall trying to go really bad too, right? Two horrifying things happen in this men's room. Okay.
Guy comes in.
No.
What?
There's a glory hole in the stall.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my God. There's a hole where somebody on the other side is watching into the stall, the person going to the bathroom. But this is a men's room. So there's literally a hole of somebody watching into the stall, one stall of a men's room.
Wow.
This gets crazy, right? Then all of a sudden, so the poor woman's on the stall trying to go, but she's curious. But I would probably be that one, right? She's curious. Actually, you know what? I would be that one. You would be the other one, to be
What one?
honest. The one that's in the urinal. I'll tell you why in a second.
Okay.
So she's trying to figure out why there's a hole, and she's trying to go to the bathroom at the same time.
Right.
So she goes to see what's in the hole as she's going at the same time.
All right.
She gets poked in the eye by a male genitalia.
Oh.
Okay? So this is a nightmare. But mind, she's still trying to go. She can't help it herself. She's going. And she gets poked in the eye by a you-know-what. Okay? Her friend on the opposite side with only one urinal is trying to go to the bathroom. Okay? So she's going backwards in this one urinal. A man tries to come into the bathroom. This is you, Shira, okay? So the one that's trying to go to the urinal tries to flush what she did, breaks the handle so strong. She's like, right? all the plumbing comes out. Mind you, this is the man. There's a man behind the wall in the hole, and then the whole plumbing and everything. So everything comes out at the girls like this. Whoosh.
What does
You?
this
I
have-
can't believe you never seen this
but
movie.
what does this have to do with the third eye?
The whole poop thing that she's talking about. This is about the whole poop
But-
thing she was talking about.
Okay.
Okay. So it's the whole mind thing and the whole, if you've seen the movie,
It's
you'll
how
get it.
people's minds wander.
It's, yeah, because
Like you.
well, yes, but this is the whole point of it, right? So,
Wow.
oh, you guys got to see it. No,
All
it's a
right,
really,
well,
really funny movie.
Okay,
But this is why
she
it's the third
gonna
eye.
Give you the name of the movie.
Yeah, but this is why it's the third eye, right?
Okay.
Because their minds are still going while they're still going, if you understand what I'm saying. So this would be us going with our shit going while we're still curious about things going, and then everything comes all at once and goes. All at once. This would happen to us.
I'll have to find that movie just to watch that one part.
It's called The Sweetest Thing. And it's not a toilet movie, guys. It's not that kind. It's actually a funny movie. It's meant to be a funny movie. But for you guys that know what it's like to really have to go to a bathroom when you can't help it, and you guys got to stop somewhere to go to a bathroom, you know what I mean? When you can't help it, you have no choice. Like you and I, we got poop problems. Like you guys know, when you got poop problems, you got to go. You got to go. You have no choice but to
Okay.
deal with it.
That's, that's not even random news. But we're gonna finish the third eye.
Yeah, it is a shitty mess, Sheila. I know. This is how we got
Wow.
talking about it. But thank you, Nicole. Okay.
All right. So
Sorry about your poop problem.
That's all right. I hope you guys remember we are talking about the third eye,
Yes.
not shit. Bay Laurel, Clary Sage is another one. You can also eyebright,
my God.
juniper, and mugwort are really good herbs to use for that one. Anything indigo. Indigo, a dark blushy colored fruit herbs and spices are good for that. Also, amethyst is a good one. Moldavite is another one. Purple fluorite is really good. Black obsidian is another good one. Now you can do, again, meditation, acupuncture, Reiki, dolphin pose. I don't recommend that if you have a bad back.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's a buddy system thing. In case you guys get stuck somewhere, you need somebody to help you get up.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a funny movie, though, guys.
No.
That's what that is.
Now, here is the biggest one. People want to know, like, your crown chakra doesn't just connect you to spirit. It deals with a lot more than what you think. Because you're dealing, of course, the element, it's spirit, the notes B, the color is violet.
Oh.
But you can have depression and mental fog. You can also have chronic fatigue comes from your crown chakra, believe it or not. Migraines and other chronic headache issues. Greed and materialism also. Sensitivity to light and sound. Neurological and endocrine disorders. Okay. Wait. Boredom and frustrations also. Boredom and frustrations.
Yeah.
Okay? And a sense of entitlement to actually unearned accomplishments is also another one that you could be dealing with right there. Now, also, you will have isolation and loneliness to another news break.
Oh my God, this is unbelievable. NBC News out of New York just sent us another report, guys. Chicken makes daring escape in Instacart driver's trunk. Oh my God, I can't believe this. A Texas family's pet chicken is safe at home after it got caught on camera escaping, okay? The bird jumped in a grocery deliverer's driver's truck. Literally got kidnapped. He got caught on the Ring doorbell, okay? So he's got caught, the Instacart driver making a grocery delivery to the home 4 hours earlier, and the chicken jumped in the trunk, guys. The driver didn't notice. The chicken literally was in the trunk for freaking 4 hours, okay? This is a mess. They're looking for the chicken in New York, guys. So if you happen to see a chicken driving around with an Instacart driver, please call for it to go home. Okay? It has some chicken siblings that it's waiting for, and it's got a very, very caring family that it's waiting for it, guys. It's literally a Miranda for a chicken stolen by an Instacart driver, guys.
This has been an ATU Network random breaking news.
My God. What's up with these Instacart drivers these days?
This random news, right in the middle of a sentence.
I don't know if I can handle this, man.
What is up with this? I'm in the middle of a sentence. Random news comes up.
The chicken jumped into the trunk of the Instacart driver.
Why does this random news keep
I
interrupting
don't understand.
me?
NBC News out of New York is like,
no,
you gotta
all
know.
of a sudden we're getting these random things coming.
Oh my
What is
God.
up with that?
Hey guys, if you guys happen to know the current whereabouts of this chicken, guys, please contact us. We gotta let NBC New York know where this chicken is. It's gotta be found and sent back to its home. It's got some chicken siblings that's waiting, wondering where it's
Yeah,
at.
if we find it around here, I can kill it and skin it for you. I used to do it as a
Yeah,
kid.
That's dangerous. If we find it around here,
Chicken
my-
dinner!
It's chicken
winner,
dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner!
Yeah, it's chicken dinner.
All right.
Yeah.
Also, with your crown chakra, you're dealing with isolation, loneliness, inability to connect with
Damn.
others, lack of direction, inability to set and maintain your goals, feeling disconnected spiritually. Also, you can have neurological disorders, nerve pain, thyroid and pineal gland disorders, Alzheimer's, reoccurring headaches, migraine, schizophrenia, delusional disorders, insomnia, and of course, depression
Oh
again.
my gosh.
Lack of empathy, dizziness, confusion, and again, light sensitivity. There are numerous things that just aren't dealing with your spirit, your high spirit connection.
Wow.
This is why it's extremely important to balance all of your chakras.
You guys have to, guys. It's really, really important.
It really is.
Wow.
So some of your oils, frankincense, also jasmine, lavender. You can deal with those. Those are your essential oils. And again, you want any lavender color herb, food, or spices is what you're dealing with. Also lavender and lotus.
They're thinking it's a good idea. The chicken might be at the Dunkin' Donuts with the sheep.
Well, I
Do
can
sheep-
skin a chicken. Who wants a chicken dinner?
Oh, yeah,
We can make
let's
some
get
nice
Dunkin'
chicken.
Donuts first out of this.
All right,
Let's
so
think
we'll
properly
go.
here.
He can have the donuts. We'll have the coffee. We'll kidnap the chicken.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh my God, man.
All right.
This is a lot to deal with today, Sue. This is a lot.
Random freaking news in the middle of my serious show.
Oh my God,
I don't
man.
know what's up with
Unbelievable.
this.
This is really scary. If you guys find that chicken, guys, call it in. Call it in, guys. Really important, man. These Instacart drivers, I don't know what is wrong with these guys.
Oh.
That's what's going on with these Coronas.
You know, when I'll explain this in a minute. Let me just finish this and I'll explain. This is going to be hilarious. Selenite, clear quartz, amethyst, and diamonds. Of course, you can do Herkimer diamonds if you can find any left in the mine. Meditation, a balancing butterfly. Do not recommend this for anybody who can't get up off the floor by themselves.
I always recommend the buddy
Or
system yet
me.
again.
All right.
Buddy system.
Yeah. Also, cardio is really good. Walks are really good for that. And again, one of your affirmations, I am guided by my inner wisdom, is another one that's going to help you out with that.
I'm guided
So-
by my inner wisdom. I have the wisdom of all.
There is actually no seed sound for the crown chakra at all.
It's no,
None. So, what we're going to do is I am going to balance your chakras one more time, but we thought it would be awesome just to have random news breaks. You never know when they're coming, and you never know what's being said.
never.
And you never know which one of us is doing it.
Nope. And guess what, guys? They're
Yeah.
real.
They're real, random
They are
news.
real. Yes.
Okay, so we decided to throw this in our show too.
And I tell you, we don't play fake.
No,
These
that's
are
okay. Wait
real.
till we do it when a guest is on.
OMG. This is real. This is some real dramatic stuff going on here. This is crazy, man.
We were actually looking for this one particular sound all day. Literally, we were looking for this sound. It's just like, I want random news. I want random news.
There was that one we just
Yeah.
knew it was like.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
So,
Oh my
all
God.
right. So, we do have a caller on hold, but I'm going to balance the chakras first, then I'll take this
All
caller.
right. So hold on tight there, caller.
All right. So, we want to balance the chakras. And again, we're going to start with your root chakra. We're going to work our way all the way up to your crown. Okay, guys?
That's the Dexcom. That's not.
yeah,
NBC
that's
New
not
York.
random news.
That's not the news.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You ready? Okay, you ready? Okay, here we go.
Gosh.
Duck doesn't give me hold times anymore.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a conspiracy.
It must be. I have no idea. Call
Let's
looks
see.
familiar though. 3073. We actually have the callers. We're gonna take a caller.
Is it about the chicken?
I don't know. Hi, you're live on the air with ATUnetwork. Who are we speaking with?
Hi.
Hi, honey. What's your name?
This is Annette.
Hi, Annette. Did you find the chicken?
I don't know. Did I?
I don't know. How's it going, honey? What can we do for you today?
Let's see. I am actually wanting to see if I will be starting my business by the fall. Of this
Actually,
year.
we're doing chakras and healings today is what we're doing.
We got readings
Yeah, we
tomorrow,
do
Annette.
readings on Tuesday, honey.
Yeah, please call in tomorrow if you
Call
can.
in tomorrow. We do readings on Tuesday. Today is about healings and spirituality and balancing yourself off.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Do you
Sorry
do
about
any
that.
do you
That's
do any
okay,
chakra work, Annette? Do you do any chakra work at all?
Yes, I am. What are you guys doing? You just healing or opening up the chakras?
Well, we open and balance the chakras with the bowls. We provide you with information if you were listening in, what some of the symptoms actually are that you can look for. Also, some ways through essential oils, herbs and foods and crystals, like yogas, meditation, affirmations. There's a lot of other things that you can do, what symptoms to look out for. But then when somebody does have an issue, we go more deeper into the psychological aspects of it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. I just tuned in, so
No, we really appreciate your calling, darling.
Yeah, that's no
Yeah,
problem. You can
okay.
always re-listen anytime you want. We are available on many different platforms under ATUnetwork, iHeartRadio. We're available on iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, Spreaker, and a whole bunch more.
But we're available for readings on Tuesday, so tomorrow night from 8 to 10 p.m. Annette.
Eastern time.
Eastern time.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very
You're
welcome.
welcome,
Thank
honey.
you, honey. So that be tomorrow, guys, is tarot from 8 to 10 p.m.,
It
guys.
sure is.
I love that. Sheila, try looking at Dunkin' Donuts for the chicken might be with the sheep.
You know, speaking of donuts, now I got the freaking munchies.
I know. Did you eat some grass with the sheep?
Dude, I don't do that shit, man.
But were you working on your heart chakra?
Come on. Did I have my poker face on? Did I have you fooled? And I was sitting there looking pissy because I keep getting interrupted. And did it work? Did it? I really worked hard on that poker face today.
Oh, yeah, guys. I'm telling you. And you know, the funny thing is, this is really real, guys.
Yeah, it's like, I was going to do the random news here and there. And then I'm saying to myself, you know what? Michelle, throw it in tonight. Just really? Yeah, throw it in. Just do it.
The thing is, it's real. This is real stuff happening here.
I know. This
This is crazy.
We'll use those next time. Save the last ones.
Well, this
So-
is actually a real one.
Yeah. Well, they're all real. They're
Well,
just real strange.
yeah, they're real
They
strange.
really are. So how are you guys doing now? We got about 19 minutes left to the show. And then tomorrow is, and again, I'll keep you guys posted on the move. And don't forget, all shows are actually available for download. We are on iHeartRadio. We are on Google Play, Spreaker, Stitch, Google Play, all under ATUnetwork. You just go iHeartRadio. And again, you can look up ATUnetwork there. You can download all the shows that you want to download there. We also do have a YouTube channel, which I finally fixed the comments under.
Yep, so you guys can comment now, guys, on the
I
YouTube channel.
finally fixed the comments under the YouTube channel. So that would be awesome. Hey, I was trying to look really pissy.
I'm like, oh my god, how do I do the news?
like, oh my
I just got thrown in that. I don't know.
I had to. It was funny. Because everybody said, oh my god, she's getting cranky again. And I'm like, yes!
Damn it. Damn, but NBC News from New York, guys. It's some real stuff.
So
some crazy
well, you
stuff
guys
happening in
are
the world.
First one to get dished up with random, useless news. So throughout our shows, any shows,
You never know.
you're gonna hear something totally random and stupid.
That's right. But it will always be the honest to God truth, guys. Okay?
Yeah.
Honest to God truth. Like,
It
I
could
found
be
one.
anything.
I found one today that was actually kind of cute. Was, you know how everybody... I thought of it because my daughter does that delivery thing.
Oh boy.
And it's cute because I know how everybody gives delivery drivers instructions nowadays. Because now you don't see deliveries of anything, right? You don't see them. You never come face to face usually nowadays with the delivery drivers.
Right.
So this little boy had given a delivery driver these really, really cute instructions.
Oh God.
And the mother literally put the instructions down, not thinking that the delivery driver was actually going to do the instructions. But they had one of those cameras, you know, doorbell cameras.
Oh, the one where she rings the doorbell and has to run away real fast or something?
Well, no. Well, she didn't have to run away. What the boy wanted her to do was like cute stuff, like hop on one foot, spin around 3 times. It was like goofy things like that. Yell abracadabra real loud. You know what I mean? And like it was like cute little things like that. But they didn't think that the delivery driver was obviously going to do it. But the delivery driver was so cute. She took the time to do all of it
you know, and that's
for the 6-year-old kid.
That's some of the things that I really love and I enjoy because it shows you that you know
It's
these
so
people
cute.
that have been out there during this, these poor kids, you know.
Yeah.
And to do something like that can actually just hold that. It can actually just make their day. I'm
I
not
thought
letting
it
you
was
hold
a-
the crystal bowl.
No, I'm not
Hold
touching that. I made an oath I will never touch the crystal bowls. But I mean, I thought it was like the sweetest thing because,
Yeah.
like, my daughter gets like directions. What the heck? My daughter
I
gets
know.
directions, but like it'd be like leave it on the side porch of this, that, the other thing.
Right.
But like my daughter would be one of those people. Like if she
Oh,
had,
yeah, she would.
If she had directions from a little kid or something to do whatever it was.
Oh, yeah,
or even
she
an
would.
adult,
She
whatever
would.
it was, she would
do
definitely
it.
do it.
She would definitely do it.
I don't know if she would steal
Oh
a
my
chicken
God.
from
You
somebody's
guys can't
house.
see me now.
Well, maybe my daughter would steal a chicken from somebody's house, but you know, it was the cutest little sweetest thing, and I love
Yeah,
the fact
it
that
really
that
was.
kind of stuff like that made the news. Okay,
Ah.
you know, a simple thing like a little 6-year-old boy wants you to yell abracadabra when you deliver a little package for him and
I
jump
love
on one
that.
foot and spin around 3 times, whatever it
I think
is.
that is awesome.
Isn't that great? Like you
really
made that
is.
kid's day just by
Yeah.
the simplest thing, you know. And it was nice. The news that was a newsworthy
I
thing.
can actually give you some random news.
What?
I can.
What's the
I can
random
do a
news?
break. Ready?
All right.
Today, in the Swanbeck household, he still has not cleaned his room and picked up the dishes. We shall be right back.
In other news, he will be murdered for not taking the trash out.
All true.
Well, we don't want to talk about the murder part. Stop pouring the cement, Sue. Quick. Pour the cement.
Oh my God.
But
All right.
you guys out there, I don't know what jobs you guys have, but whatever jobs you do have, little silly
I might
things.
actually have enough time for this.
Little silly things so make people's days nowadays.
Yeah, and it's just something I just wanted to throw in something random.
These
here
kids
and there.
are like stuck at home with school, with playtime,
Yeah.
not being able to spend time with their friends, their
Alright.
families, and everything. It's make their days. If you could make anybody's day by doing a little silly thing. I mean, don't go kidnapping chickens and sheep, but little things like that. Please do it if you can. It really does. It does make somebody's day. It really does. It's such a special thing.
All right. We're going to start this. Okay. You ready?
Oh boy.
We're going to start this one.
Ah.
This is one of the things that I do. It's called actually an inner peace evaluation. I
Mine,
don't know if we have time to do it all, but we could try.
Mine's gonna be like she wants to kill everybody.
All right. You actually have to A, B, or C. You have to keep track of your A, B's, and C's.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
We have time to keep track of how many
I
A, B's,
don't
and C's.
know if we have time.
Oh, cruddy.
Yeah.
We have like just about 10 minutes, guys.
All right, so let's see. Let's do a couple anyways.
Let's do it.
Usually, A, I meditate regularly. B, I meditate occasionally. C, I don't have time to meditate.
B.
I'm C.
Lately. Yeah.
Lately, I'm C.
Yeah, B.
All right. Okay.
You know when I meditate the most? When I'm waiting for packages outside. And I'm sitting on the front porch in front of all the neighbors.
Yeah, I don't have time. My dog doesn't like me to sit still.
It's true. It's true.
Okay. When anything irritating happens to me, A, it irritates me all day. B, I laugh about it a little later. C, at times I take it out on people around me.
So what is B? What is A again? A is all.
It irritates me all
all
day.
day. B is it gets
I laugh about it a little later.
a little later, and then C is what?
At times I take it out on others around me.
So I don't know. What would I be? I'm not C.
No.
So what would I be? A or B? Maybe B.
I'm a B.
B.
Yeah.
B.
All right. When you have time alone, A, I can work or play or just be quiet and at peace. B, I keep busy. I keep busy by working. That seems to be me because that's what I love. I watch TV, read, or eat. TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I can be A though. I can do both. I can do A or C.
You love your television. You watch a lot of TV.
Because that's my escape. Like you have work.
Yeah.
Like you have that.
Yeah,
like
I am always creating something.
Yeah, it's just something that's so mind numbing to me. It just takes away my mind.
Oh, the magnets were successful.
Yes, they
They
were.
are freaking.
They picked up the refrigerator, guys.
Yeah, I'm telling you, almost. So, and what it is like, say, usually, like the first one, I meditate regularly, which is A, or
Yeah.
B is I meditate occasionally. Now, C is I don't have time to meditate. Now,
Right.
you meditate occasionally, right?
Yeah,
All right.
not every day.
So, in number B for A, you would actually get 1 point. I would get 0.
Oh, I see how they.
Right. So what you're doing is the idea of doing the entire evaluation is to increase your score over certain things.
Oh,
It is.
increase, not decrease the score.
Right.
You don't want to get less points.
No,
you want to get
more points. Like another hard one people might have issues with is when I get angry with someone, I am silent and patient, A. B, I express my anger and in order to let it out. C, I acknowledge my being upset, but try to work out a solution.
No, I'm B at first.
You're
and then,
B.
Yeah, then maybe C when I calm down.
Yeah, you're B.
The B is fire. Whoosh.
Right. So, and in number 8, B is 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
and
me.
that's what you try to increase your score overall. Let's see what's one that I can pick on myself towards.
I'm definitely that B in the beginning, though. Definitely.
Let's see. If I try anything new, A, I know I'll get it right however long it takes. I make mistakes, get angry at myself. Yeah, sometimes I do.
You do sometimes.
Yeah.
You do that sometimes.
All right. I want to be shown exactly what to do before I start. No, I'm not
No.
C. I'm more of an A to B person.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's 9. I'm an A to B person. So, yeah, B, 2 points I get. So that's good. And so those are the things. It literally, it talks about a lot of different things. It talks about how you feel about different people, different ethnic races, how you feel about like work, socializing, and it goes really into detail about what is getting to you and what isn't, and then it really helps your either your counselor, your pastor, your minister, or whatever it is. It helps you to evaluate a little better of things that you do need to work on by you answering your own questions versus saying, "Oh my God, girl,
we gotta
you got
do
an
that next
attitude
time.
Problem. It's time to freaking go away." No,
Just let it go.
let it go.
That is one of the things I freaking hate the most. Everybody could just say that, but nobody ever helps you to let it go or to tell you how to let it go or help you figure it out how to let it go. Just let it go. Let it go, girlfriend. Let it go. Listen, I'm gonna let you go.
No, sometimes.
Because what do you mean, let it go? Like,
Yeah, well, some things are meant as a lesson, and other things are meant just to be passing by,
yeah,
so to speak.
Yeah.
Like two separate issues. Somebody purposely saying things that aren't true about you all over Facebook. I'm not going to look at it. That to me, that's a minor issue. Might hit you a little bit and then done. But if somebody's having issues with family, or somebody's having issues with their kids or things like that, that's a major issue. That's harder to let go of.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the things that it's like, okay, I can get through this.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get through this, if I can get through, say, A, B, and C, I have to figure out how to get through D.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and those are the things that helps you understand through just a little bit of psychology.
It's where boundaries, guys,
Yeah.
come into freaking play. Boundaries. Build that fence so your sheep doesn't get loose and your chicken doesn't get kidnapped. I'm saying, want to keep your chickens at home
You
and your
guys,
sheep out of
literally,
Dunkin' Donuts.
How many of you guys, if you were a delivery driver, how many of you would do this for the kids? Is this something that you would do?
I think it's awesome.
Hop on one foot, turn around twice, and yell, "I'm in the camera!"
Isn't that great? I think it's so cute. The kid's imagination. And the mom was really sweet, too, to put that, because she could have just told the child, oh, yeah, I'm going to write the instructions for the driver.
Yeah, no, they did. Yeah.
And they did. And the driver was really cool and did it. And, and it was so neat that it was filmed. And, I just think that's more stories like that is what we need. That's what we need.
Yeah, we do. And that's why the random news.
That's right, the random news. We need to, and yes, and chickens do get kidnapped and run away, and sheep do like Dunkin' Donuts munchkins. Yes, that is
Especially
true.
if they're eating too much grass, depending on the type of grass it was.
Which it might have been that kind of grass, you know what I'm saying?
So, so the magnets were successful. I'm very happy about that.
Yep.
So, yay. All right, guys. We are actually going to see you tomorrow.
That's
for
right.
readings.
Tarot,
That's what we will do.
Tarot Tuesdays.
And I have been up since 5 a.m.
Yep. You've had a long day.
I know.
Yep. I'll be, you know what? I'm going to be, if Tabby works this Friday or Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to go with her on one of her delivery days. And I'm going to tell her about that. Yeah. Because, I just think that's really cool. And if she, because she gets, every single time, she does check the instructions.
Right.
And I don't know how many delivery drivers literally do check instructions like that.
Right.
But she does really, really go through the instructions. So how many of the delivery drivers are actually missing things like that?
Oh, I don't know.
So I'm going to literally be on her on that. I'm like, Tabitha, if the child wants you to make fart noises in your armpit and, whatever the heck it is, do it. And I'll have her be checking all the instructions from now on because I think that was great.
All right. So I've got a little bit of resin to mix up before I go to bed.
She's got a batch.
Yes, I have protection.
So it's going to be what?
Protection pyramids.
Clockwise.
So, probably the last thing I'll make here. I still haven't put my work stuff away yet.
You're not going to put that until last minute. Not going to happen.
Yeah,
not going to happen. It's not happening until last minute,
guys.
guys.
A lot more to do, and I'm too pooped to pop. So, all right, guys. We will see you tomorrow.
That's right, guys, from 8 to 10 Eastern Time. Thank you so much.
I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, and we're out of here.
Bye,
out,
guys. See you tomorrow.
Peace out.
Don't
Thank you
kidnap
for
any
using
chicken.
Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right.